feel awful today. Have done it all day. It's now like 11 o'clock in the evening by the time I've actually got around to doing this because of one reason or another. Partially because of feeling awful and partially because of doing D&D and stuff, but yeah. I feel rough today, so today's video is unedited. Which is also the reason why I've not got the big light on today. I'm just using my lamps because it's far too bright in this room. If I have the main light on, for how awful I feel. Because my head hurts a lot and I'm really tired. And I don't know why. And it's great. Before I get into today's days, because this is an episode of Day of the Day, I have not forgotten, that's kind of the point. I feel the need to mention that I've kind of decided not to do the whole getting ahead thing. I don't know if you've noticed, but I am doing these every day. Filming them, editing them, and uploading them on the day. Because I think it kind of works better. Yeah, it adds that sort of almost vlog element of keeping up to date with what I'm doing. But it also means you get days like today, where I feel real rough. And so this is as good as you're gonna get. Should we get into the days? Let's get into the days. I'm just gonna go down the list and I've got on the monitor over there. Good. National Pistachio Day. I kinda wish I had some pistachios right now, honestly. That sounds real good. Just something to snack on. Just for a little bit, like, before I inevitably go to bed, pass out, wake up in the middle of the night, wake up far too early in the night tomorrow and still be fucking tired. Today is also Ash Wednesday. I don't know if you watched yesterday's video, that you'd already know that, because it got brought up a lot. So get ready for those people who decide to fast something, unfun something, fasting. If you fast completely, that's almost impressive. If you partial fasting, maybe a bit more sensible. If it's just giving up something, sure. I don't do Lent. I've never really. It's not my kind of thing. And again, I don't normally do New Year's resolutions, and this one's been going pretty well, so I guess it comes down to that thing of, if you're going to do it, make sure it's something you want to do. Maybe instead of giving something up for Lent, I'll do something for Lent. I have just got my VR stuff back, and if I set that up, I might do something every day on that as a thing. But to be fair, I just want to play more VR anyway, because I've not been able to play it for a while. Finally, National Tell a Fairy Tale Day. I can't think of any real fairy tales other than the top of my head. Certainly none that I want to spend a long time reading out. If I had the forethought, I would have got one and done this as forethought and not feeling awful. I would have done this like a late night CBBS style, reading on with a book. I've got books over, like I've got comic books over there, but I don't know. All of them really fit. I've got 3 books over there. One of them's Spider-Man and Deadpool, which I don't think fits. One of them is Lumberjanes, I think it's called, which I haven't even started reading yet, and I know basically nothing about. I picked it up because there was a sign on the shelf that said it was a combination between Gravity Falls and Buffy, 2 things that are great, and so that sounds like that will also be great, and I will probably at some point mention it if I do start reading it and get into it. And finally, I've got the graphic novel adaptation of the first 2 Discworld novels. Because, why not? I got into the Discworld novels because of my grandparents, mainly. My grandma owns all the books, and my granddad owns all of the audio CDs. Which I should grab and listen to again at some point, because they are very good. God, that's a lot of and pausing, isn't it? This video is longer than I thought it was going to be. I guess because I'm half asleep and just rambling. It's all going in, because like I said, I can't be fucked editing today. I can at least be fucked to tell you to subscribe, because that's something I need to do. And to tell you to go change the world. Embracing the chaos is just for the fun of it. Change the world. I know it's behind me. It's been behind me the whole video. It's behind me any video I can get it behind me, because it's kind of a mantra. It's a mission statement. It's a goal. Change the fucking world. That's all I want to do. It only has to be a small change. I'd prefer if it was a bit more significant change, because there's some real fucked up shit. There's some shit in the world that really shouldn't be. And this is like things that that should be. Things that exist that don't need to be, and things that don't exist that very much need to be. And like people's attitudes need to change. Like we're in 2020 now. Like shit, come on. Like perspective on life needs to change. Like there were things that were taboo. There were things that were taboo that should not be taboo anymore, and there are things like certain opinions and segregations and like yeah. I still find like this is more of a prediction, but thinking about it, it's probably accurate. Homophobia will be created and destroyed. The entire time in that period, racism will exist, and it sucks to say, but it's most likely going to be true. Because obviously we didn't always have homophobia, because I mean, look at ancient history. Look at the Greeks. They didn't care. They didn't care at all. They did it for fun. They did it casually. They did it for pleasure. You know, it wasn't always a relationship thing, which is one of the things I think modern society is kind of fucked with. But whatever. But then, you know, so at some point homophobia has been created, and it's steadily dying out, and more people are getting shit for it. And that's not to say more and more people aren't getting shit for racism, it's just people aren't going to stop being racist nearly as quickly as the people are going to start accepting that people can be gay. Mostly because it's a lot easier to argue how stupid homophobia is. Same-sex marriage isn't natural. Marriage isn't natural. And if you're saying same-sex in general isn't natural, there is over 100 species known in the world that have same-sex not relationships, because most animals don't have relationships in the sense of humans do, but have same-sex intercourse. We're the only ones that have homophobia. It's really fucking dumb. This video's almost 10 minutes long. Well, see, this is what happens when I'm tired and I just start talking, is I just keep going and going. And I don't stop. But I'm gonna stop now. So we reach the like 9-minute mark. Hopefully we'll be better tomorrow. Etc.